Remember, 6 feet, 6 feet.
They all went down in one pile.
The flower girl
Dumped them all. Run it in there, run it in.
Coming in hot. Good job! Here, you want your basket now? Nope. Yeah, let's not encourage it.
Welcome everyone to this beautiful setting on this very special day for Anneka Ward and Jonathan Cohen, who are to be joined in holy matrimony. We're going to begin with a prayer. Anneka and Jonathan would like to have those among us who practice Reiki to tune in, open the compassionate heart, and offer the unconditionally loving life force energy to this this very sacred moment. Dearest God, source of all life, fill our hearts with your loving presence as we celebrate this sacred event in the lives of Anneka and Jonathan. Elevate our spirits to a state of true reverence and joy, and bless all who gather here today. Amen. The joyful uniting of two people in holy matrimony is the beginning of a grand and challenging adventure. In a true marriage, two people are joined in a union greater than merely the combination of two lives. The third life emerges, the life of the marriage itself. It is within marriage that you open yourselves to a greater expression of the vast miracle of love. You belong to something greater than yourselves, where you expand your capacity to accept differences, to nurture, to forgive, to love. Anneka and Jonathan have already faced many challenges during their time together, the novel coronavirus being one of the hardest. They have already found ways to navigate these challenges with honesty, with loyalty, and with mutual respect. It is clear that their love for each other can support them throughout their life together, with the comfort of knowing that they need not face the world alone. They've chosen a reading by Mary Oliver, Not Anyone Who Says. Not anyone who says, I'm going to be careful and smart in matters of love. Who says, I'm going to choose slowly. But only those lovers who didn't choose at all, but were, as it were, chosen by something invisible and powerful and uncontrollable and beautiful and possibly even unsuitable. Only those that know what I'm talking about in this talking about love. Anneka and Jonathan, if at this time you wish to affirm your free choice to unite as partners in marriage, please indicate that now by joining your hands together. You have each written marriage vows to express your commitment to each other and to your marriage. Jonathan, you may begin.
Anneka, the day we met seems like yesterday. But I can't recall any days before. It was like the beginning of something that started with coffee, a walk in the park, some really good Chinese food, before you walked me back to my car to say goodnight. You opened my eyes and my heart to something I previously only dreamed was possible. Two people connecting so deeply that it felt like we were always part of one another. Thank you. In our time together, you've awakened a joy in my heart that has no bounds, no limitations. Each day I find myself loving you, in love with you, knowing that you return that love endlessly. I know today what I knew that day. We are bound. Our love is a timeless love. And that each day the whole world is brighter because we shine for each other. Like stars in the night sky, sending out light into infinity forever. I promise to give you unconditional love and being open to receiving unconditional love from you, and to nurture your intuition and your capacity for endless joy. I love you. Trade.
Now, Anneka.
Thank you. John, as you know, before we met, I wrote a letter to the universe asking for a partner. Calling you in was such a private and intimate process that it's only fitting we have a small number of guests to celebrate today. On our third date, sadly, your late cat Trent passed away, and I only wanted to be with you to support you in the process. No matter what challenges life brings us, I know we can always come back to each other and our special connection. When we met, my angels told me we were going to get married. I remember feeling so frustrated that we hadn't met yet. But once we did, everything made sense. All the experiences and relationships I had leading up to you made up individual patches of lessons and joy. Meeting you was like being embraced by a quilt made up of all the patches, making sense of why a relationship happened in divine timing, allowing me to see all of your beauty, as I learned to also fall in love with myself in the process. I've never felt so at home. Sorry. I'm laughing at myself too. I've never felt so at home with myself as I do with you and in partnership with you. I promise to continue to give you unconditional love and being open to receiving unconditional love from you, and to match your level of patience and compassion. I love you.
Please present your wedding rings. I think Jamie has them. Oh, you have them.
What happened?
He is the ring bearer.
You got too emotional.
Last thought? Thanks. Would I like me to open it?
In one moment. The wedding ring, like a circle, has no beginning and no end. It represents the everlasting love and commitment in a truly spiritual marriage. Anneka and Jonathan, these rings that you exchange are sacred. They are physical reminders of the pledge that you've made to each other today. Dear God, bless these rings and the two who will wear them. May your holy presence and your unbounded love be with Anneka and Jonathan throughout their life together. And may the circle of your protection ever be present and ever be there for support and for serenity. Amen.
Yeah.
It's been blessed by the earth. Jonathan, place the ring on Anneka's finger
With the ribbon?
and repeat after me. I, Jonathan,
I, Jonathan,
give you this ring as a sign of devotion and love.
give you this ring as a sign of devotion and love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Anneka, place the ring on Jonathan's finger and repeat after me. I, Anneka,
I, Anneka,
give you this ring
give you this ring
as a sign of devotion and love.
as a sign of devotion and love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Those whom God has joined together, those whom the source of all love and life has brought together, let no one separate. I pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may seal your marriage with a kiss.
He likes you.
You may face everyone as newly husband and wife. Anneka and Jonathan, go forward in love, with wisdom and compassion, knowing that your light may be a guiding, supportive beacon, not only for each other, but also for the dear child that is preparing to join you in 6 or 7 months.